Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a disturbing sight, if anything. If ever there was. Yes, I'm afraid it's Dracula, and he's come to World of Tanks. This is the GW Panther, which is nicknamed Dracula, but this is a special skin that was made up by Rusty, and it is the Count, the Transylvanian Count, in a GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG, and it's being commanded by I Am Not Dave. Yes, he's got the red cape, or the red and black cape, and I think this is the stock gun. I'm pretty sure it is, yes. But anyway, let's have a look and see how Dave gets on, or I Am Not Dave, rather. Because remember, his name is I Am Not Dave. Okay, now this is Abbey, North Spawn, and the target's turned up in the Abbey grounds straight away. It's batch out 12 ton, and he's engaging the other batch out 12 ton on our side, who was also first to get there. Looks like the enemy Arty's actually hit the other batch out. Unfortunately, he's got a red line at the moment, means he can't fire, but I think there's a narrow gap he could fire down, but he's holding fire at the moment. And the main force is going down the west side, so that's where I think he's anticipating that he's first going to see the enemy. And a tree went down there, so we know that the enemy is there. He's fired a round in, speculatively, but I'm pretty sure there was an enemy there, so we'll have to wait and see if he did any damage. But in the meantime, we've got a left prototype on the Abbey Road. And he's trying to make his way up that rise, but he's a bit concerned about going up because there's an IS-2 in front of him, and he's fired a round in there, and again we don't know if we got a hit. You can see that there's the Dracula fangs on the front of the Panther. Oh right, there's some business on the east side. We've got a T-25 pilot, a Ferdinand, and some others. And there's the T-10. That was probably the one that knocked the tree down. Okay, he's almost... Yes, he's loaded. Just lining it up. But... Oh, no, he's going to go for the Oni. Bigger target. Easier hit. And he did get a hit. 237 hit points. 3 critical hits. And I can see he's going to use those bushes to move back and forth to avoid counter-battery fire. And he's lining up on the Oni. One of the good things about the GW Panther is it's got a fast reload, or fast-ish. Looks like he's going to go for the 110. Round out, direct hit, 138 hit points. He's picked up stun assist straight away, very much worthwhile. But the enemy is starting to get close to the cap, so he's going to have to relocate. He needs to get over to the west side of the map as quickly as he can, preferably over this rise. Otherwise, when the enemy does get this far, he's going to be in trouble. There is only a Scorpion defending, and of course another GW Panther who's waiting over by the cap area. I think he's not moving. I don't think he sees the danger, but I Am Not Dave does, and he's moving as quickly as he can. Now the force down the west side has managed to conquer all of the enemy there, and some of them are now returning because they can see that the east side force has managed to reach the gates of the cap. Okay. He's turned and he's ready to face them. And the first enemy has popped out, and it's a T-25 pilot. We lost the Scorpion. He's firing at the Emil. And he gets a hit. In fact, actually he hits both the Emil and the Ferdinand. But a bigger hit on the Emil. 255 hit points. Now he knocked a tree down there. That might give the enemy a clue as to where he is if they were watching. But... the other GW Panther didn't fare so well. He got wiped out. Okay. T-25 pilot. He's looking there. There he is. Okay. And rounds out. And it's a hit. A splash hit, but it tracked him. Caused him to spin round. And he's picking up lots of stun assists now, because the other tanks are coming in. Right. The enemy might be in the cap, but it's not going to be for long. And it's a good job that he did move out of the the previous position he was in. Otherwise, he would have been wiped out. Lined up on 257. He gets a direct hit. And he actually takes the... Oh, it wasn't him who got the Ferdinand. It was the T-54E1 who actually got that. Okay, he's going for the T-57... Object 257 again. He's taking a peltering. So, yeah, if one more round, then that's going to be it for the Object 257. Oh, no, it's not. He survived the hit. 143 hit points, though. That's pretty good. And he's gone now, so he picked up the stun assist. Now, there's still an Emil 1 on the rise to the cap. And there's an Object 263 at the edges of the cap. Now, he's going to deal with that one first, because he's a direct threat. And that's a big hit, 318. But that player is getting close, but he's been taken out. He was killed by the IS. Okay, I'm Not Dave is relocating. He's moving over. Dracula's going to sink his fangs into somebody else. There's still 6 enemy. Okay, there's an IS at the other end. He's being threatened by our IS, who's actually just been taken out. Right, now, the Emil, which is directly east. He's lining him up, letting the aim dial in. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, I think that gives them an advantage now, because it's 8 versus 5. The Leopard prototype's still in the centre. It's a difficult shot, but you can get him. He's got to shoot between those houses. Round out. No, it hits the one of the structures. And he's going to relocate a little further west. Still trying to get that IS and the Leopard prototype. Just about get. You can see the corner of the building that he actually hit the last time, trying to get the Leopard prototype, but he gets him this time with splash, 145 hit points and 4 critical hits. But there's an IS directly to the south. Unfortunately, he's got a red line, so we can't hit him. We can hit him now. The scenery is getting in the way. Some of those rocks. Okay, can hit him if he comes around this corner, and I think he is going to come around. Pretty sure. No, he's not, because there's a T-34 coming up on him, and so long as he stays close to that rock face, we can't hit him. But we can hit that Leopard prototype, except we're not dialed in. It's going to be difficult to hit the IS. Okay, he's looking for the enemy Arty. There's only 2 enemy Arty left. Both the IS and the Leopard prototype have been wiped out. Leopard prototype was taken out by his platoon mate, the T-29. And there's the M12. Rounds out. And that's a kill shot! There's only a 29 hit point splash, but it was enough. And that's his first kill of the game. His platoon mate's already got 2 kills. In fact, both of his platoon mates have got 2 kills each, because he is actually platoon with the IS as well. And that's the last one, because the enemy GW Panther was taken out by the Oni. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's an Ace Tanker for I Am Not Dave in the GW Panther, Dracula. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. And he picked up a Confederate because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else in his team. At least 6 tanks that were subsequently destroyed by other members of his team. So another brilliant score. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, second on damage, 2,124 hit points. He was beaten by the T-54E1. And he came third when it came to kills, joint third, with only 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, he was top with 1,533. He fired 12 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration, and 7 splash. Damage of 2,124 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 9 of the enemy, but killed 1 of them, so that's 3/5 of the enemy team. And he also did stun assistance damage of 2,767, caused by 11 stuns. And he managed to stop, or managed to get 19 defense points by hitting the enemy while they were capping. On a premium account, he earned 60,603 credits, and after ammunition resupply he still had 47,163 credits. He received 2,299 XP, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so he actually walked away with 4,599 in total. So that's a very good total, and this is a stock gun. It was a stock gun, as he says, ace in a tier 9 game with a stock gun. But I think the reason he did so well is because he was hitting a lot of tier 9 tanks and hitting them hard, and that helped his score to get really high. So well done, I am not Dave. Good round. Win 8 of 2946, which is Unicum level, so very efficient. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in the next video.